Oh, Jory's not here. Nick is. We're starting.
To be fair, now that I think about it, he'd fit in well. He does indeed eat crayons.
You snort crayons. You snort chalk. Bruh.
You see, you just prove
You eat beans on toast.
Yeah, it's worse.
You eat the full English breakfast.
Does anybody remember anything?
It has been a while.
God, no.
Okay.
Where are we on the
Last
map?
we left off, you're currently in the
Thornhost.
You're in Thornhost, which is a city. And you were heading to the town of Mageguard.
I also got my mark.
Yeah. Also, Kovu got his
merc with the mouth.
Yeah, his special item, which he managed to purchase from a kobold, not realizing that he was literally buying it from his god.
Hey, they can't all be smart. In fact, most of them aren't.
It's not like you in real life.
He has an 8 in intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, so did Rix.
Yeah.
Rix didn't take his magic items when he died. Rix is back down to an 8. Anyway, I believe the only one that doesn't have their item now is Liam, because Nick also got his at some point. I can't remember where.
Wait a second,
It was like,
how is Rick still alive?
Rix is a god.
He's a martyred god.
So Rix, when he first died, prior to his death, he sent out he basically, because he suddenly had 17 intelligence from that crown that gave him intelligence, had the realization of, oh my god, I don't have to wander around and look for my family members. I can just use, like, sending and contact them that way. And so he did that to each and every kobold that was still alive in his family, which was quite a number of kobolds. Now, if you take a bunch of dumb kobolds and suddenly somebody is speaking to them like a voice from the heavens,
I see.
They start
Suddenly
to think, was that God? And so they start worshiping. So then Rix dies, and he goes to his god. Fucking Nick, help. I can't remember.
Eltham.
Equal them to
Eltham. So he goes to Eltham. Part of the way godhood works in at least in Forgotten Realms. I don't know how Nick does it all that well in Sanctus and all that, but in Forgotten Realms, if you get worshippers, you become there's different layers to godhood.
Okay.
If you get worshippers and stuff, you can become a demigod. Okay. You can just become a demigod, and each godhood has there's a different layer of it. So there's demigods, and then there's lesser gods, and then there's major gods, and then there's over gods.
There's 3 different ways to become a god. There's killing a god, mass genocide, or mass worship.
Basically, get a lot of worshippers. Get a lot of worshippers, do a lot of really, 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 really evil shit, or kill a god. And
how many followers do you say he has?
You can have gods ascend you as well, but that's like a different thing altogether.
Yeah, and also, there's some gods that are like, for example, Eltham is a goddess of life, but she's not. That would mean she'd be like a major god, or whatever she'd be. Below her would be gods in her domain. So, for example, Rix is a god of healing. So there'd be like, he's the god of healing, and like next to him would also be a god, a minor god of nature, and like stuff like that.
Yeah. To be fair,
things that
Eltham is not the god of life. She's the goddess of dragons, specifically chromatic dragons. Eltham is this world's equivalent to Bahamut, yeah.
So, out of interest, what would happen if a god lost all their worshippers for one reason or another?
That is like the closest thing you get to a death of a god, other than like usurpation, which is
they become incredibly weak, and usually they end up being supplanted by other gods.
And you can
or
actually kill
people
them
who
at that
look to
point.
become, or others who wish to become gods. That's basically a way of killing a god.
Yeah, the most direct ways are killing a god, stealing the divine spark as they perish, or killing a god is never easy.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. You can't really kill a god.
Even if you kill a god and usurp them, in theory, the god can still return. The only way to truly kill a god is the logic of, if nobody knows the god exists, does it exist? Because once you become a god, you're no longer like a mortal physical being, you're a concept.
Yeah,
That's-
it's kind of
that's-
like how it
that's
works
why,
in the, Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
series.
Oh yeah, no,
How many
that's a very
followers-
common modern
How many
trait.
followers do you say Rix has?
Mostly all kobolds.
Yeah, he's got a pretty decent number of pretty much like every kobold on the surface either worships him or secretly worships him because it's kind of illegal to worship bricks in the Empire.
Also
So-
because they're dumb, which is the best
This
part.
is the ruling for mass worship. So that's how many followers they would have, depending on what tier of god they would be, and their actual level too, technically. But like, you know,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
probably either somewhere between demigod or lesser deity.
I'd put him at intermediate because one of the benefits of having kobolds of all fucking things be your worshippers is that they populate fast.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're like fucking rabbits
inter-
in race
yeah, but
terms.
intermediate is 100 million, and I don't think there's that many kobolds around.
You'd be surprised how many are underground.
I'm looking at demigod and lesser deities.
I'm
you're right.
sorry, underground in Sanctus.
Aquatic.
There's no underground in Sanctus right now.
Aquatic
There is-
kobolds.
So
I was more
anyway,
making a rabbit
Any-
burrow joke.
you all arrived in Thornhost. I believe you didn't find you couldn't find any like
Safety.
safe houses
Yeah.
or anything here, but like for the most part, you were fine. And I don't remember what your plan was to get the mageguard.
I think we were just gonna head this route down. I feel like there's a reason we had come to Thornhouse.
Yeah, we were
You
going
came to
around.
you came to Thornhost because so that you could like
I wanted
avoid.
to get around here, but I wasn't sure if there was a secondary reason. Because
We figured we
Yeah,
were
it's
close.
because you didn't want to get close to Astracane because Astracane is not a
Yeah,
good
no,
place to be.
I remember that, but I mean, like, I remember there was a second reason that we decided to do that.
It's a spot for you to stop and rest because
Oh,
you
that
can't
was it,
stop and
yeah.
rest while you're on the road.
Yeah, that was it.
So long rest your characters if you haven't already. But yeah, besides that, as all of you are prepping to head off out of Thornhost and down to Mageguard, you do get approached by a kid. Looks like he's maybe 10. And he asks if you're adventurers.
Something like that.
Ah, a goblin.
Don't be a
Poison.
fucking
It
idiot.
is very clearly a
I'm
human
joking.
child.
I'm joking.
For one, just don't be stupid.
Fucking poison spray directly in a child's face.
I can see you doing that.
I could see them
It's
doing
dangerous.
that.
Crown
Pepper just
child.
pepper spray.
We'll get you locked up for that.
The kid asks if you're heading south. And if so, if you could check in at a local fort on the way down that way.
Are there any
He is-
signs of adults or anything around?
Yeah, there's lots of adults. It's a
Okay.
city, man.
Oh, okay.
He asks if you'll stop in at the fort and just check in because his brother is there currently and he hasn't heard from him in a while.
What's your brother's name?
There's gonna be more flesh pillars in there.
His brother's name is Marcus.
Marcus?
Yes.
Phoenix.
Oh shit.
It is I, but Theo all along.
I don't have a notepad. What the fuck?
Hmm?
I just realized I don't have a notepad in this game.
Great googly moogly.
Probably because you never asked for one.
Never thought to ask for one. You could just make me a quick one. I just want to write down the details on this. Looking for Marcus.
Ow.
I just opened my notebook, and the last thing I noted was Yonti do not have cloaca. And kobolds,
Sorry.
dragonborn, and dragons do have a cloaca.
Oh
Right.
right, no, I
God,
do
that was
now
a dumb
remember this
argument.
conversation.
I prefer the other journal that Kegan has,
Critter compendium.
Kovu's Critter Compendium.
Oh,
Yeah. Speaking of which, have I seen anything like
It's for him to write down creatures that he's encountered because he's got some levels in Druid. So when he sees an animal, he can turn into it.
right now? I got rat, mastiff, spider, centipede, bull, horse, and Fluiosaurus. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Plesiosaurus, but you can't do that because it's got so much speed. So I haven't bothered.
Not even that. It's also because like it also requires me to have a certain CR which I can't reach.
Yeah. Anyway,
oh yeah, I remember.
And kid, what's your name?
Dan. I
That's
don't know.
a
I didn't
shitty
have a name
name.
for him.
His name's Dan.
Dan or
Dan
Gan?
Gannington.
Yeah, I heard Gan.
Dan?
Yes, sure, Gan.
I heard Dan.
I heard
Can we take
Gan.
him to guts?
I heard Gan as well.
We're going with Gan because it's weird and foreign and so medieval.
Dan. Are you
And we're in
from here,
D&D.
Dan?
Can you go seek my brother, Dwarf?
The next D&D campaign this session will be the Curse of Gan.
Gan and his brother
Okay.
Dwarf are going to take over the worlds. They seek the Triforce.
There you go.
There's
That
secretly
X
a
on
bunch
your
of
map is
losers.
where it is. Very much on the way.
And this is it.
Just fireball.
Fireball.
I love milk. Man, I love fireball.
You live what?
Man, I love milk. Man, I love fireball.
Okay. We'll check in on your brother. No promises we'll be back to tell you anything, though.
Alright, you're free to move.
How
Did we
much?
ever ask the kid's name?
Gan.
Oh yeah, it was Gan.
How did you forget Gan, the most memorable character?
Gan is the best NPC. He's just a poor boy. He knows he needs no sympathy.
I'm just a poor boy, no.
How far can I move again?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Family.
God, were we moving by 5 feet?
Actually,
like it
it
was
was
longer.
6. Something like that.
Wait,
5 or
where did,
6.
what was the name of the fort?
Easy come.
He didn't tell you
I
the
thought
name
it
of the
was
fort.
Gan.
It's just a fort.
Oh, okay.
There's 6, so, God, I feel like it might have been 10 before.
Okay, yeah, 10 then. You can add another 4 onto that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Somebody roll a d20 while he does that.
I'll roll.
Stop tweaking, dog.
Oh, 1. That's nothing. Okay.
Awesome. We make it to the fort.
You do. How much movement was that?
Like 5, I
Good.
think, or 6? Yeah, let's say 6.
5. Okay. About half your day then.
Yep.
You arrive at the fort.
I love the
Fort
fort.
It's got big stone walls, 4 of them surrounding it.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Some-
like I thought only have one.
There's and then there's like a proper structure in the middle that looks like just like your typical small fort castle looking thing.
This is Fort Dwarf. Gan sent us here.
Just Fort Bofa.
Do we see any signs
Yeah,
of
Gan
life?
the kid sent us here.
Yes. Or no, actually, you don't. There's like light coming from like a couple of windows, and there's like smoke coming from a chimney, but you don't see people as
Can
you're
I-
approaching it.
That's more
Can I
solid light than nothing.
roll Insight. Or
Kovu goes up and looks through one of the windows.
Yeah, good luck reaching up there.
could I
He's
roll
just kinda
perception
jumping.
to see, roll perception to see if there's anyone there? If I can like see anyone through the windows or anything.
You can't see into windows right now.
They're too high up.
Okay, can I see for any signs of life?
You're
like
not
footprints
inside the.
or,
You're not within the walls of the fort yet.
Oh.
No.
There are 4 big stone walls preventing you from actually seeing inside.
I
You
see a
just see
dragon
you
door
see
goes
like
first.
smoke and shit coming from the gate is up, and there's smoke coming from like a chimney, and like that's really all you see.
Wait, the gate is up.
The gate is open.
We approach the gate.
It is open.
Sure.
We clearly see no guards, I'm assuming.
No, you
We
don't.
walk inside.
Can I roll, sorry, can I use a, fucking, what's it called?
No.
no.
Can I ritual cast detect magic before we
Imagine
go in?
Gam was the emperor in disguise the whole time.
You walk
Guys,
inside.
Imagine if the.
Oh,
imagine
okay,
if
I was gonna ritual cast detect magic before we went in.
Okay,
Undead.
you can do that before you go in, but yeah, you get in and there's a whole lot of very not alive. What looks to be burning legion.
Ow.
I mean, I'm assuming they're not on fire anymore, so do they look like Burning Legion?
I mean, they're in like the uniform, like the armor.
At that point,
That
I'll be
makes
just full
sense.
Legion.
They're all dead.
The Corpse Legion.
You also note there are other corpses about that are not in like the uniforms that the skeletons wear, but also in like uniforms of servants of the Empire, like the typical guard uniform you'd see in like other cities.
I
There's a
must
few.
have said there was a
There's a
fight.
few skeletons around that you see wearing those.
Hmm.
Can I check the body for like cause of death?
Which body? The body of
One
the
of the,
burning legions, or the body of the what looks to be guards that have no skin or meat on them at all?
Burning Legion. Maybe we'll be able to see cracks or anything.
Move up to one and go for it. Your token is there on the
Okay,
map.
hold on a second.
Wait, so all the bodies are stripped clean?
Yes, pretty much.
Does it seem
There-
like they've been dead for
so-
long?
so again-
Medicine for that?
Again, you see burning legion skeletons, like typical skeletons that you've been killing,
Yeah.
and then you also see what look like bodies of guards, like city guard, in that kind of uniform and armor that they have. But all the bodies seem to be skeletal. There's no skin, there's no meat, nothing on them. Just
Yeah,
bone.
that's what I'm trying to ask. Does it seem like that is due
Would it
to
be medicine?
decomposition, or does that seem to be the case from just being dead for a long time?
Can't really tell. I mean, like the bone, they're like properly clean bone. Like they look almost bleached,
Interesting.
which is very unusual. Roll me that medicine or what check? Perception? Okay. Cause of death looks like something punched a hole through the skeleton's head.
Piercing.
Could I tell like what kind of impact it was? Like, was it sharp like an arrow or like a cannonball?
The skull is still there, so it would not have been a cannonball. There's like a there's like a hole punched right through its like temple, but there's no exit wound on the other side.
We got
Kovu's gonna
guns,
look around the
bullets.
corner. No, because that would entail there's a bullet still in his head.
Kovu looks around the corner and sees more burning legion and those other weird corpses.
Is there anything around this corner? Okay. Making sure someone was just hiding there.
I knock on the door.
You knock.
Wow, you knocked me.
There's no answer.
I check to see if it's fortified. Or locked, obviously.
The door is not locked.
I open the door.
You open the door. There's a foyer. There's a couple of bookshelves in one corner. There's a couple of cupboards that look like they probably hold like coats or something. There's a table. There's a lantern on the table that is still lit. There's a couple of like cards sitting on the table as well, like someone was playing a game. As well, there's a couple of nice cushioned couches and a big rug.
I investigate the
It's gonna
cards.
be a ghost house, isn't it?
It's a set of
Sure.
cards. It's a set of typical playing cards. Someone was like they're in a solitaire setup. Someone was playing solitaire.
Oh, that's boring. I was about to ask who's winning.
Are you winning something?
What is Dog and Kegan do?
I'm gonna open this door.
We're gonna passionately make out.
That door?
Good for you two.
Are you
Yeah.
splitting the party?
You open that door?
It's Kovu. Are you surprised?
There you go. There you
I guess
go.
it's a
Kovu. That is that's basically like a small barrack. There's a couple of chairs around a table. There's another lit lantern on the table. One corner has looks like a dresser or something that probably contains clothes. And there's a bunch of beds that look to be like someone had just recently, like a bunch of people were resting and then suddenly got up out of the beds.
I'll let the detect magic, by the way, just so I can make sure I know if something's in it.
Yep.
And I remember I have it. Is there anything in the room?
Nothing magical, no.
Are the walls thin enough that I can see through it? Are they blocked by... the wood... Is the wood in the walls 3 feet or longer?
I will let you know if you can see magic through the walls.
So,
Alright.
I will be in a second. I had to go to the store. April just got
Yeah.
home. The
Okay.
dog.
We
I went
know
to
you were at
bed.
the store. Your brother told us. You're good.
All right.
Just
All right.
get in.
Yeah, I'll be in like 10 minutes.
Okay, get going.
All right.
I will open this
Oh,
door.
by the way, I'm living at
Okay.
545. By the way.
Yeah, so you're going to be
Okay.
switching out with Jory.
Yeah, pretty much. That's fine.
I'm stepping away for a second.
Hi.
I'll be right back. You guys continue to investigate.
Damn, we lost Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Can I check if anyone has been like if anyone's been here recently or just like a lair of dust somewhere?
You can tell that people have been here recently because there are still actively lit lanterns, which would have burned
Magic
down.
lanterns always stay lit.
They're not magical. They're just normal lanterns that have been burning for... You don't know how long they've been burning for, but you do know that lanterns only burn for about 6 hours.
So someone's been here in the last at least 5 hours.
Good counting, dipshit.
I'll crush your skull
Do it, pussy, you won't.
with my barbarian strength.
Right.
I'll crush your nuts.
You are continually free to move.
Can I
There is
quickly
no
check
room.
this
There is no magic in that room.
Yeah.
You can
Like,
peek, sure.
Can I
Go
roll
for it.
stealth first?
Yes,
Can I roll stealth too? Okay. 19. That's good.
that's pretty good.
I like to stealthily try to just creak the door open a bit to look inside. And not that I
Okay.
can actually like look at least in the middle.
You creak the door there open. I'll give you about like that. You can see there is a room. Looks like a table at the other end, and there is light in there.
You guys think
Creak
I
it
should
open a little
like,
more.
do you guys think I should just cast like Find Familiar and just have a rat run through the thing that sees stuff for us?
Don't care.
I mean, you're not having any trouble so far.
True.
How much of a s-
You gonna go through that door?
Yeah, sure, I'll open it.
Open that door.
There's a rabbit of mutant spiders.
I love mutant spiders.
I like to peek around.
Welcome
this
back.
corner.
I'll step back, actually.
Around that corner is a staircase heading down.
No! A
Probably
this
down
corner?
into like a... Around that corner, it's a door. And...
Yeah,
over-
guys, we're good.
I won't reveal like that because you're going to be around there anyway. It doesn't matter. Another... Looks like a dining hall, perhaps. Long table with a bunch of chairs, a couple of cupboards, and also a couple of shelves with just random stuff on them. Like one shelf has like a helmet, and like, there's another shelf that has a couple of books, and like there's a rock on one of them for some reason.
It's not
Which
just
one has the rock?
It's a boulder.
Yeah.
The one in the back corner.
Does it have any magic or anything on it?
No, you don't detect any magic. There's just a rock, like a black rock.
I investigate this
Oh,
black
rock.
rock.
Yeah, it looks like
Obsidian?
charcoal or something. You're not quite
Charcoal.
sure.
Not
Oh
just
my
a rock.
god, it's token. It's token. Wait, no, it's Krog. Sorry, Krog's from this rock that just looks like a piece of coal.
Or more likely,
There's
it's a
coal
piece of.
to everyone but him.
Or more likely, it's a piece of charcoal.
Why is it just sitting on a
Oh,
shelf?
cool. Can I take it? I would like to take the charcoal.
There is some paper on another shelf, so it's probably been used to write with.
It's writing charcoal. Deductive
Oh.
reasoning for the win! I open this door.
You open that door. That door leads to outside.
Okay.
I opened this one.
Hey kid, look, a dead body.
That door leads to outside.
That looks to be a little storage area. There are crates, barrels, a couple bags. There's a broom.
I opened one of the barrels.
Barrel? That's a crate.
Oh, sorry, crate, I mean, sorry.
Okay. Inside that crate, you see it's full of straw. If you fish around in it, you pull up like... it looks like rations, basically. Wrapped up rations.
Do the rations still look good?
Yes, very fresh. Like they've only recently been brought in.
Okay. So this happened recently then. I'm gonna fucking divide the rations between us.
Okay.
Wow, just stealing their stuff.
There's a lot of them, so each of you can have 10 rations.
Okay, cool.
Seems to be like these were rations for in the event that something happened and the fort came under siege, they'd need extra food.
It looks like something happened.
They're not like something that you just want to eat, but like it's very much like hardtack and dried meat.
Sounds
Yeah.
delicious to my ears as somebody from the guard.
Yeah.
This tastes like charcoal.
Delicious!
What's
That's
in
the
the,
charcoal
barrel?
stick.
They're great!
One barrel is full of one of the barrels is full of water. One of the barrels is full of a red liquid, and one of the barrels is full of a black liquid.
I'm gonna smell the two barrels that are different colors.
And one of
See
the
if I can tell
barrels
what they
is
are.
full of liquid nitrogen.
The black liquid hurts your nose when you smell it. The red liquid smells very sweet.
I'm guessing wine
Could I roll
and gasoline.
Wine
could I
rum.
roll like a history check or something to see if I know what it is? Or like insight?
I
You
think it's
can
funnier if
roll.
you can't.
You can roll investigation,
Okay.
or have someone else roll investigation.
Yeah, probably somebody. Hey, what's this?
I take a taste of the red.
Nick Circadia walks in the room and immediately recognizes a barrel of water, wine, and oil.
I think I look like the
I
black.
take a sip of the black liquid.
Ooh, black liquid. Dragons love black liquid. I take a sip of oil.
It is awful, and you gag hard.
I cough up
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit of
it's the best
flames.
stuff I've ever tasted. This is great. You should try some.
You should have some Kovu.
It's the
Kovu
good
believing
shit.
him takes a sip of the oil.
Man, it is awful. It is the worst thing ever.
Walks in the room. What are you two doing? Why a mouse full of black liquid?
Dragons love it. It makes the flames
you
go
walk
boom.
in and see both of them drinking oil, like flask oil, like stuff that you'd put in a lantern.
I figured.
I'm gonna slowly step out of the room and shut the door.
We're just both on the ground fucking gagging.
I personally
Why do
prefer
shoot a fireball at them?
I personally prefer the idea that dragons and dragonborn will consume oil. Of all things.
Alright. The other barrels
Similar
that
to
are stacked,
dwarven
only the 3 barrels that are stacked up on top of one another. The top barrel has a tap. The other 2 do not.
You should drink it, Kovu.
I take out. Is there any like container or anything in the room?
Nope.
I have a container.
You have a mouth.
Yeah, take some oil with you.
Okay, I'll just put like a drop of it on my finger and taste it.
Kovu.
You pour you pour like a lot out over your hand.
It has a very like earthy, hoppy taste.
Some about your
to it.
water skin full of oil.
No shit,
Is
beer.
it yeah, is it beer or is it mead?
It seems to be some kind of alcohol.
Is mead hoppy? I'm pretty sure mead's not supposed to be hoppy. Am I mistaken?
No, mead is not.
No,
Mead, there
honey.
are no hops in mead.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's honey. Yeah, it's honey.
It's
No,
very
I
much.
don't know
why
It's
I
very
thought
much
mead.
ale.
I take a sip of the alcohol.
Ale, yeah.
Maybe we should
Take a
take
drink.
this.
Oh man, you should try some of that oil. It's real good for dragons. Apparently,
Like a dragon.
Cobalt
Oil is
don't
not
like it.
good for dragonborns, but
Why not?
actually, you know what? Both you and
I think
Kovu
it's
take
red dragonborn.
both you and Kovu take 1 poison damage because you're drinking oil.
I
Do
I had a
have zero?
sip, and I like the lore that it's a unique cuisine that they can consume.
Maybe if you were a red dragonborn
Tay.
and actively able to breathe fire, it would be okay. But you're not.
I have resistance
What
to
if-
poison.
okay.
That mean I take no damage?
No, you take 1.
What if?
Oh, okay.
And hear me out.
You take 1/5 damage.
What if, and hear me out,
Half.
I took one of the dragon feats and gave myself fire breath.
Then you can drink oil in the future, but you don't have those right now, so you can't.
I have
I'm
I
here,
have
what's
Draconic
up? What did I
Legacy,
miss?
but I have Frostbite as a result, so I'm assuming that would be
a-
like
a
a
s-
fucking rice dragon.
A small child
I gotta
asked.
go.
Okay. A kid asked the party to
Hold it back.
check out a fort that his brother was at, as you were heading south anyway. And so the party is doing that.
And drinking oil.
Yeah, we drank oil.
Give yourself a long rest.
Long rest? Well, I think I already
Yeah.
have everything at long rest already, so...
Yeah, he's got his
Okay.
full hit points, so probably.
Yeah.
I wish to investigate this
so-
door since I
So
can't
far,
control.
so far, Jory, the fort has shown there are dead burning legion corpses, as well as there are corpses that look like they were dressed up in guard uniforms, that are just skeleton, but they don't look like burning legion skeleton. They look like other kinds of skeleton.
So, like, a different...
Like, they're-
organization, or-
No, they look like their bones are just. So the city guards, like the guards that you see working alongside Burning Legion in like major cities, they're wearing that uniform, but they're completely skeletal, and the bones are like bleach white.
Okay.
Anyway, you opening that door, Nick?
No, yeah.
Opening that door reveals a kitchen.
Perfect! A nice delicacy to go with my drink of oil I start consuming.
You see on the table, like cuts of meat, bread. Like someone was in the middle of prepping dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You see further off on the stove, you see more meat on one side, and you see fresh pie on the other.
Ooh! I eat the pie. No
Where
questions
you build
asked.
your oil?
Kovu, in there, more beds. Similar state to the previous room.
Empty.
Looks like some people were resting, and they just had to get out of bed very quickly.
Hmm. Someone else is to the outside?
And that one leads to what looks like a chapel. A large
Kovu.
open room, couple of there's pillars going up to support the ceiling. There is a shrine at one end, a couple of braziers that are still lit. They have some kind of blue flame coming from them. There is a stained glass window on the far wall, right above the altar there. The window, the stained glass on the window seems to be depicting the Emperor as some sort of holy figure.
Sure.
Kovu starts praying to Rix.
Okay, you go to pray at the altar.
You start to burn.
You take 4 radiant damage.
Oh.
Where does this go?
That goes down. Looks like into a dungeon or something.
Not the dungeon!
Don't
Yeah, it's
pray
not
at
the
altar.
dungeon.
Why would I pray at an altar?
Also, evil man portrait.
Can I
Painting. I'm trying to think of
can
a
I-
stupid word to say that.
can I roll a religion on that altar?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, never mind. I guess I don't know anything about it.
Holy.
You didn't
Nothing
even
at
know you
all.
were in that room.
Your mind just goes
You're
completely
not even
blank.
sure what it is.
You walk into that room, forget what you're doing, and eventually just turn around and leave. You know how people do that sometimes?
You forgot the concept of religion.
You know what's crazy about this whole thing? I'm the character that you think would have religion.
No, I would be the character you think would have a
Really?
religion.
Yeah, he is a cleric.
I mean, you're both a paladin and a cleric, so yeah.
Yeah. I got a -1 in religion.
I have a 2 in religion.
Uh,
There's an
better than me.
intelligence stat.
at the bottom of the stairs, there is a iron door. At the far end, there is a notice board on one wall. There's a suit of armor. There is what looks to be directly south of Alas and Circadia. You can barely see it, I think, but there is like a rack for what looks to be like a weapons rack. It's empty currently, and there's a bench to sit on.
I'm gonna go sit down.
What kind of armor is that?
It looks like typical like decorative armor.
So not wearable.
Not something you'd want to wear, no.
No. Okay.
What's this?
Weapons rack.
An empty weapon rack.
Okay, it's slightly transparent, so it's hard to see.
I can see it.
It only looks like that for you, Kovu, because you have that aura turned on. You don't need it
Oh,
on.
okay.
Did you make this map?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Good job.
I'm gonna open this door.
You open that, revealing a room with a bunch of cells and creatures in it. You have no idea what you're looking at.
Did they hear me open the door, or?
Yes. You open the door, it kind of squeals because it's a metal door, and they all like turn and look in your direction.
Ah,
And
they're
make
mutants.
these-
Kill them before
They make
die.
some rather awful, like, squealing noises.
Oh no, it's not. It's xenomorphs.
Don't let them hug your face.
Don't let them hump your face.
Nick?
You're right. My apologies.
Apollyon, you're up. You heard a pretty awful noise coming from something in that other room.
Out of character really quickly, I can see the name of that. Are these racks from Borderlands?
No,
Okay.
that's also not what it says.
It says Hive Rack T Crawler.
I mean, those are high figures.
One hit,
I'll use a key point as well.
2 hit.
Cool. 10.
What's your damage?
Mhm. Oh right.
That's-
I keep on forgetting about that thing. Go with fire.
Fire? Okay. Killed it.
You mind running back in here and I'll dodge door?
Why? They don't appear to be.
We have to go back through here anyway.
Who? What key?
Us. We have to go through here
Yeah,
anyway.
You have. Okay. I'm gonna dodge in the door. I'm gonna be a tank.
He wants to door dodge so that you don't
Yeah.
have to, get hit. Okay. Azrael.
Alright,
I should-
you know what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, because Dog moved up far enough, he can see into both these cells. All the doors for the cells are ajar, by the way. They're very open. Kovu.
Okay. I will. Second. I will. Gonna use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
I can't. I don't have enough move to go out there and
Move
attack.
there,
I was
Kegan.
gonna- I just what I was gonna do.
You're a small creature, aren't you too?
Yeah.
You can move into my space, so when the creature gets
No, that's a trait.
Here's the full art, by the way. in the
No,
Discord.
that's not a trait. That's a full-on thing that a small creature can do. I'm literally playing a gnome in David's campaign that can move into people's spaces.
That's specifically because of what you are, Jory.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a gnome.
Their gnomes have a specific racial thing that they can do that.
Not a gnome.
Well, anyways, if a target goes there, you can still hit them with your shillelagh.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action already to attack them with my Shillelagh.
I'm gonna then.
Crawlers. 20. 15. 30. Oh, that is a crit.
Oof.
That's fine.
That was Kovu.
Oh, it attacked Kovu?
No,
Oh yeah,
Kovu.
Kovu
Kovu
attacked
attacked.
it. Okay, yeah.
Kovu attacked it. I haven't done any attacks yet. I'm doing movement.
Yep.
Alright. 3 of them are going to make attacks on Jory.
How bad is that one looking?
Jory is dodging, so they will be normal because they have pack tactics. This is going to be a lot. So I hope you're ready for this.
Sorry.
The crawlers make 4 attacks.
Jesus
Bite.
Christ.
17.
Miss.
Claws.
Miss.
18. Claws.
Miss.
Tail.
Miss.
That one misses.
It has to make
Miss.
it 22.
Oh, okay. 22. Miss. Miss.
What?
Crit.
what's giving me
That's
more
1 on
shield?
Jory. That's 7 damage, Jory. 22. That's a hit. Is your AC 22 specifically?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's a hit.
What's the
So that's
shield?
6 more. Miss.
Are you talking about the item of shield or like the spell shield?
The spell shield.
Oh, you cast shield?
I'll shield the shield.
That'll just stop the crit, the 6, because a crit is a crit.
Yep.
Okay, then that's just 7 damage.
What's your armor class without the shield spell?
22.
So without.
22. He
How
cast
is your armor
shield
class
because
higher?
he got hit. So it puts it up to 27. So 22 that did hit and didn't do damage.
Yeah.
He only takes the crit. Circadia, it's your turn.
His armor class is higher than mine.
Of course it is.
I'm wearing plate +1 and a shield and an actual shield.
I'm using a +1 shield.
Ah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well then. Do I have anything real ranged?
Breath weapon.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit by that. Light crossbow, I guess. There's. Can I stand in the same space as a suit of armor?
I mean, you can probably topple it over. Okay.
Sure, if that's the argument, then yeah, I'll get in here and I'll get to swinging. Ugh.
14 hits, killing it.
Oh,
So they have.
well, my turn.
That's it. That's good.
They don't have a ton of health,
They are tiny creatures.
but they're small, not tiny, but yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's ideal.
No, they're tiny.
Apollyon. Nope, they're small.
No,
Can move through.
because
They're still taking up that space. I just made them look like that because I
Wouldn't
like them
they
to be smaller.
oh,
Okay, yeah, it's usually tiny size, but yeah.
Which one?
The lower one.
Lower one? Both of those hit.
Cool. Still alive? I'm gonna move back.
After this combat, I have to reset my token.
You're just moving back normally?
Yeah, I'll take the 2 opportunities.
Okay. They're at advantage because pack tactics.
They are. Oh, wait.
Tail. 1 hit.
Yeah.
Why are you resetting your token?
Because the
That's
HP
my turn.
wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
I didn't delete it, I just moved it to the side.
Is anybody else's hit points not doing anything for you?
Mine aren't working for myself, but I don't really keep an eye on it that way.
Where's your
Yeah, no, back
wildfire
to me.
spirit, Kegan?
Unsummoned. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm leaving your tokens on the map then, because turn order.
Yeah.
There you go. That should have fixed it. So, Azrael.
I'm just gonna
Fine.
keep talking.
Just keep dodging. Kovu.
I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Honestly,
put
I
it-
was too.
It's only round 2.
That is 2 of them, I think.
Is 15 feet. That.
Yeah, turn that on for me.
This one's technically in it, but, like,
feet. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
hey,
Alright.
Circadia, do you want to switch spots? Can this go through walls?
The door is open, so yes.
It
will
if I switch
both-
over-
As long as the door is open, it will go through that wall. As well, it will go through the cages, because the cages have gaps in them.
if I switch spots with Circadia, would most of them be in the area?
I don't know, would they?
If I
You
skip
would-
it, they're really sweet.
Yeah, they would. But you'd have to
Okay.
swap. You'd need Circadia
Uh,
to not be there.
too bad
Nick,
I'm
can we-
there.
I'll stand here and he can move back to turn if he wants.
Uh,
Those
you-
ones have just entered.
how much move? That's 10 feet. You've got 30, right?
Yeah.
Why do you want to go there?
Yeah, so I could technically step out here
You-
and get them all
you
into
can-
the aura. And...
You can move Nick back 5. If
Oh,
Nick
okay,
is,
then yeah,
if
I'll
Nick
do
is
that.
willing, if Circadia is willing to move back 5, you can do that. So you can basically, yeah, there you go. That'll get them all.
And those ones
that's
can roll as
3
well
more.
after they've entered.
All of them fail.
Then my turn.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
their turns all start. Give me another damage roll because they started their turn.
Okay. 12.
I'm rolling here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. One dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. 4 dead.
How is that
One's
one
still
alive?
standing.
It's like a bug zapper.
That one hasn't been hit at all, and it succeeded one of them.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
it did?
it rolled a 17 last time.
Okay, cool.
Alright, the one crawler is at disadvantage on Jory. But claw, tail, no hit. Circadia.
I guess I can see it from there.
Yeah. That's it. That's you killed it.
Are we out of turn order?
You are.
I go over and retrieve my arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to take magic up anymore, by the way, because I had to concentrate on this.
So what are those things?
You're not quite sure.
God, it's mutant spiders, isn't it? I told you not to let them breed!
Spiders have 8 legs.
How many do these things have? 4?
All the more evidence that they're
Yeah.
mutants.
4. With claws on the end. You can see the image in the chat.
Looking through the pages, by the way, do we see anything in them?
They're all open. You see like crappy beds, buckets, a couple of benches in each,
A corpse.
and you see an incinerated corpse in one corner.
Is there anything on it?
It's incinerated.
I'll open this door.
Okay. Give me a second. This one's a weird shape.
Love those kind of rooms.
I can't remember. Nick, what's your character's name again?
You open that door,
Circadia.
and you see a couple more of them. They spot you, and the light coming from that area, and they scuttle off into the dark.
Oh no, it's
Like they
dark
like burrow in
skies.
like the walls, and they're gone.
Well, we don't need to fight them.
I look at Circadia and I was like, that combat training you gave me, it's been doing really well.
Good.
I'm gonna look around the corner and everything to make sure like, there's nothing like waiting to ambush us.
Circadia says nothing more.
And look at the
Right,
roof.
yeah.
You don't see anything. You see like a couple of spots where it looks like those little things seem to have tunneled in and out.
Into the room.
There's a very big blood stain on the ground. What looks to be looks like a longsword just sitting there. It's pretty bloody, and there's bloody footprints heading up to one of the doors.
So we go to that room last.
I mean, if you insist.
You guys getting ready, and I'll open this door. I open the door.
You open that door.
I'll position myself here.
Yeah, you see a couple more. They screech at you. Roll initiative.
Okay, they're gonna try to run away this time. Okay.
Damn, scuttlebugs. Kill these scuttlebugs.
Goddamn. Dog. Right. All right, Azrael, you're first.
I mean, this is a 2-door, so dodging isn't really going to be very good.
I technically have a solution to that.
Killing them might be better.
Operation
Making them not
drop and-
alive.
You
Drop
could
and-
literally just go and close that cell door.
I'm gonna move there.
Cell there.
There's a
Oh,
there are bars in your way.
is that cell door open? The one? Can they fit through there?
The door is open, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move there.
Just
Okay.
close the door.
You move there, getting a full view of the room. And the critter's still in it.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that one.
You don't want to take a swing at the one that's literally right next to you?
I can.
It'll land it. Ah, that's not a hit. That's a miss. That's not though. That's a hit. You know, 8 damage.
A lot bigger room than I thought.
You done?
Yeah, that's me.
Kovu.
I'm going to move to here. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna move here first, so I can get both of them, and then move here.
Okay. So that gets 4 of them total.
Yeah.
One of them saves.
And as my action, I will. I'll set up my my shield here so we can like tunnel guard them in. My fucking what is it called? Immovable rod shield thing.
Okay. I don't think you can really block them all that well with it because they're small. And
Oh, okay.
scuttle around it.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just shoot a frostbite thing at this guy.
Go for it. Dead.
Oh, end of my turn.
Apollyon. You're getting really lucky rolls with your Spirit Guardians.
I really have been. Now it's been said, it's probably gonna start happening.
That's 1 dead. Crushed it with your nunchuck. And it.
We can't hear you talking.
I'm gonna assume that's it. Circadia.
I forgot. I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, that was it.
I'm going to run here and actually, yeah, I'll run all the way over to here and that one. What do I want more? Yeah, I'll just shoot a crossbow bolt at it.
Right, that hits for 3.
Yeah.
Still alive. But it probably won't be for long because it's their turn and they're gonna move in. So one up there. Kovu, roll.
Damn it.
2 of them die immediately because they died of a half damage. That one takes 12. And then it attacks Kovu.
Like bugs.
First
bite.
hit.
First, the bite and the claws hit you.
Oh yeah, bite and claw. Sorry, I didn't see
Okay.
there's another.
That's 9 damage, and make a wisdom save.
Okay. Attack.
Alright, you're fine. Azrael. The first one killed it. Cleave it in half.
You okay there, Kovu?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I say we drop a nuke. Well,
I turn around, stare at you, and I'm like, what the hell is a nuke?
I don't know.
Just immediately leave it on.
I guess I'll
Something of
investigate
interest in
your,
that room?
I was going to investigate, but then we started leaving.
Oh, you guys. I guess we can investigate.
I rolled a 1.
I wish to investigate better than that. I rolled a 10.
I wish to investigate better than that.
You didn't.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just Dog's turn last.
14.
Guidance.
Alright, 10 and above, so Dog and Circadia. Take note, the pile of bones right there have all been chewed and are bleach white.
So it's probably bugs causing this then.
The corner here has a corpse, scorched again like the previous one. It looks like they were feeding on it as well.
Yeah.
Apollyon, rolling above 12, spots what looks to be a fake wall right here.
Oh,
I'll try and push it.
You want to walk up to it to do that?
Yeah. Oh, which wall saw it?
The one with a mark
there's a
on it.
line on it.
This one?
Next one up. Yeah.
There you go. You push on it.
Yeah.
It pushes open, revealing a room.
Some more oil.
Can I look around?
You can. There's a really big barrel, like one of those really huge standing barrels. There are a couple of sacks. You don't know what's in the sacks, and there looks to be a chest nestled in the corner.
Can I hit into the barrel, or is it like a tap or something?
It's not tapped, and it looks like it's like a big, heavy, like oak barrel. You're not quite
okay,
sure if you'd be able to put your whole fist through it.
Do I have any
Might-
way of opening it? Sorry.
I don't know. Do you have any way of opening it?
Can I punch it?
Again, it's a big, heavy oak barrel. You'll probably hurt your hand pretty bad doing that.
Fine.
Blood wine.
I'll look through the sacks first.
Okay. They're sacks of like grain and flour, stuff like that.
So that's probably some kind of wine or water or something along those lines.
You have no idea.
I'm gonna open the chest.
The chest is locked.
Hey, Jory, you can lockpick, right?
I can.
It's your job.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I've got
Chest.
wood carver's tools, not wood. Yeah, I'm used to playing the
Well,
character.
carve out the lock.
I
This
don't
is
know.
this is a heavy steel bound chest.
Oh.
Does it look like it's possible to break the lock on it? Like, is it hanging in front, or is it like?
Sorry, Kegan. I'm used to playing
Maybe.
character lockpicks.
Not likely with you because your hands are not likely to break metal, but it could probably be
What about with the
broken.
nunchucks?
Fucking walnut crack it open with the nunchucks.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Goes to hit it, it turns into a mimic and eats them. No, Kegan.
Hmm.
The big barrel is a mimic.
Yeah, chicken. Okay, yeah. Sure. You manage to get a really good hit in and just crack the lock and it breaks.
Use the nunchucks as like a fucking walnut cracker and just fucking cracks it between the two.
No, not at all.
So what's in there? Can I open it up?
Yeah, you can open it up.
Yeah.
Do you open it up?
Yeah.
Okay. You open the chest, and a cloud of gas
Fuck's sake.
hits you in the face.
Yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do. Fuck you.
Oh, and he's not high enough in monk to actually be like resistant to that.
22. Okay, that's a success. You take half damage, and you are not poisoned. The damage.
Wait a second.
Right, you take 6 poison damage, and you
With
don't have the
this-
poison condition.
Would this classify with my evasion?
No,
No? Okay.
I believe evasion is for dex saves.
Your instincts with agility lets you dodge away certain area effects. When you're subjugated to allows you to make a dexterity save, I take half damage.
Yeah. So you take 6 damage from the poison, and again, you're not poisoned.
Okay.
Besides a cloud of poisonous gas, there is a set of what looks to be robes in the chest.
Can I?
Oh,
pick
is that
them
his
up?
item? Liam's?
I've already got some. Is Liam even playing a spellcaster? He's not, is he?
He's playing a warlock, or not a warlock. He's playing something. Yeah. Sorcerer.
Probably.
I'll grab him out and pass him to whoever might want them.
I don't have identify, so I can't identify it. I don't think any of us have identify, so I'll just hold on to them for now.
Okay. Stuff them in your
Put 'em
bag.
Yeah.
Set of robe. Just tape it as robes.
Yeah. There we go. Add them. Okay. Head into the next room.
To the next room. Put myself over here.
Jory? He's probably AFK doing something with the baby or something.
Baby. Something about
I'll
a
open the
baby.
door.
We're opening the door without Jory, apparently.
Open the.
Would you actually be able to like move him here or something like that? Just like when he does come back, he's not like far away.
Nope.
Alright.
What happens when he's not here?
You thought you'd say yes?
Give it a shot.
I don't know why I made this room a circle.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, like, this is like an awkward shaped room you've made, and you're what you made the map. You've done this to yourself.
They really need
Oh,
to
actually,
improve the
I'm
tools.
back.
Oh, welcome back.
Didn't you go to a
Nicely timed.
I tried the rush.
Liam, drag yourself into the map.
I fully went to work. What happened?
I did. I just came back. I just finished work quickly.
Liam, I handed you some unidentified robes.
What, you fucking paper boy or something?
No, he
Oh,
works
yeah,
at
can you
the
spell it for me in
rink.
Who works for what, sorry?
He works at the rink.
The ring?
Alright, don't handle
Oh.
that.
There's a ice rink in town.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't hand you the
ice
robes.
rink.
Alright,
They don't hand me the ropes.
not yet. So, now that you're back, we can actually, like, do stuff here.
Oh boy.
No. So the rest of the party don't know what they've been fighting. Lumos, You do know what they've been
Yes.
fighting.
Oh boy. What have
Huh.
we been fighting?
They have been fighting things called rock tea. Or actually, they're not called rock tea. You don't know what they're called, but they come from a place called Hive Rock Tea.
Did you
So
say
your peop-
Rock Lee?
Rock tea.
Skitterbugs. Skitterbugs.
Rock Lee.
Lumos knows what they are because they have begun infesting a portion of the continent that he's from.
Guys, I know what these are.
What are they?
They're bugs.
They're
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 infested part
very
of my homeland.
they're very much not native. They have no idea where they came from or why they're around.
I told you they're
And,
spiders.
They're not very communicative.
I'm sorry about that. I was helping April. She found broken glass, but she needed help picking it up.
Alright, so Kovu opens that door, and there is a thing in there on the other side of what looks like a swirling vortex leading down into the ground.
Would I know what they're weak to?
It's not a
Since
vortex. No, you haven't. Again, you don't know really what they even are. All you know is they're coming. They're some kind of hive creature. Or like insectoid creature that's started swarming, and they're kind of a problem back home. So yeah, there's like a swirling vortex, but it's not made of water. You're not quite sure, and there's a thing on the other side.
Counter spell.
I don't have counter spell.
I have counter spell. But also, I don't think that's a spell. I think that'd be disrupt magic or whatever it's called.
Counter spell.
Dispel
I
magic.
think it would be dispel magic for that.
Distill magic?
I have detect magic.
What happens if you distill magic?
I
It
don't
becomes
know.
lesser.
Can you make some magical mead?
No, it just becomes a lesser version of the spell.
Magical moonshine.
That's not usually how distilling works, is it?
You note that it hasn't done anything yet and is staring straight at you.
I'm gonna point up a middle finger at it.
It kind of like cocks its head at you, like it doesn't understand what that means.
I like
Your
to
insult
speak
has
to it in
fallen on
Yanti.
deaf ears.
I would like to speak to it in Yanti and say, what are you doing here?
Who
Because
are
I shouldn't
you?
be here. Wait,
Uh,
I can't speak Yanti.
Yanti
Good.
is draconic. No, actually, Yanti I think is
Oh.
Abyssal.
Oh yeah, that's Abyssal.
Oh,
I
really?
can speak this one, pretty sure.
Okay, I speak
Yuanti
Abyssal
is
to it.
abyssal.
I speak
Yes.
Fury to it.
You speak Abyssal to it.
Oh wait, no, I can't speak abyssal.
Yes.
Never mind.
It also has its head cocked when it looks at you and doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Are you Celestial?
You don't know
Liam, it might just not speak.
Celestial.
I'll try
Is that
speaking to
Celestial?
it in Celestial.
Hey Kegan,
Again,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to understand what any of you were saying.
can you move there?
Where?
There?
Liam should probably move down, and I move there, because, like,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Either there or there.
'cause I'm also a
Can I
tank.
use like performance to make gestures on what it's doing? Like fucking performance. To ask it what it's doing with body language.
Through interpretive dance.
Yeah, through interpretive dance.
I wish to talk to it like a bee.
He starts dancing like the chick at the Olympics.
Just doing anime
My people are
dance.
so mad about that.
I just start
performance
saying-
is in like making gestures and stuff like that for see if it understands.
You start a dance battle with it.
Maybe Kovu should do it, because, like, we've had really good record with Kovu trying to do that and succeeding.
You're not entirely sure how, but this thing seems increasingly more confused.
I'm going to attempt.
I would like to speak to it in common.
Oh my god.
Wow, common. You didn't think of that first, you fucking idiot.
I'm just staring into
Every
this
language is
room,
common.
slowly the life fading from my eyes as I'm just like, why am I surrounded by these people?
You know,
could've
I
jumped in.
You
jokingly
also
said-
could have said anything at any point.
Yeah, no,
no.
I could have. I didn't.
I mean, we've
You
been
know,
killing
I-
that thing's children. I'm not saying anything to it. It's
I,
gonna.
I
us
barely
anyway.
want to be associated with these people. Why would I
You guys
speak
have,
up?
I haven't.
You know, I jokingly said that I'm going to attempt to try to do the dance, thinking like, hey, I've succeeded in this kind of stupid situation where I'm trying to communicate with something I can't communicate with this
You don't
situation.
succeed.
Why
Oh,
is
okay,
It's
so-
always me and you, Nick, that are the normal people in the group.
I
We're
would
not
like to ask
always
it
the
in
normal
common what it's
people in the
doing far away
group.
from whatever my home country is called. Or home continent?
What did we name it? Give me a second.
We did make it.
Flithanir.
What are you doing so far from Flithnir?
You feel a voice in your head respond, I could ask you the same thing.
I got drunk and ended up on a boat. What's the story again?
He got ditched here.
And I somehow ended up on a boat. How did I end up on a boat?
You came here on a trade mission, and when they found out that there was no trade to be had, they left you because they didn't want to pay you.
I was left here by a ship of traders.
Traders in the sense of they betrayed me, and the sense that they were trying to trade stuff.
What he said.
They probably traded me, to be honest.
Now answer the
We
question, how are you
were
here?
sent. We were sent by the Queen.
What that? Pointing at the spiral thing in the ground.
Yeah, what that?
We are not sure.
Dare to jump in?
That not you?
No, it is not us.
Can
know
you
what
use,
is?
Arcana to see what it is?
Does it work with the Emperor?
The
No. It's speaking common, you fool.
Emperor, our Queen, sent us.
For what?
We were sent to determine questions by the Queen.
What questions?
What is there on this plane?
Not much.
Lame?
He means this reality.
No,
I know what
he
he
means
means.
this
Like, he
plane.
means this continent.
No, they mean this plane.
Yeah, that's what Kovu's asking. Plane? As in, like, you're from a different one?
Mainly water. I answer his question, mainly water. Say mainly water.
It seems so,
I'm right, it's mainly water on this continent.
but there is
Mostly undrinkable.
less water in other parts.
Dragons.
Undead.
Kobob!
What?
Kobolds.
Kobob!
Oh, I said Uba.
Yes, there's Uba here.
Boba.
But
we
most
got Boba.
importantly, there's music! There's a sick riff on the guitar.
Viola. Viola. Viola? I don't know what the fuck a
Viola.
viol
Yeah,
is.
sick riff on my viola.
No, it's not a viola, it's a viol.
Vile. You're vile.
I feel like he might have just put in the word wrong. Because he can't spell.
No, it is an instrument. It's a type of. It's like a fucking big
Oh.
version of a fucking.
No,
oh, sorry, a small
it's-
version of a
it's-
cello.
Yeah, it's a tiny cello, basically.
Oh.
And it's
So you basically just
boiled.
fucking pulled out
it's
a
bigger than-
cello the
it's-
size of your torso.
It's bigger than a violin, but smaller than a cello. The same general idea. Anyway.
Just hooked my back. So yeah, I just say mostly water, some undead, and elected. Everywhere has lizards.
The undead,
Who doesn't-
vile
Yes.
things.
Plenty of undead. In fact, an emperor of them, a lich, if you will.
You don't
Pain
know
in
that.
our ass.
Kegan, I know what a fucking lich
We
is.
know he's a lich.
You?
Yes.
Do our characters know he's lich?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty common knowledge at this point.
Yeah.
Alright.
That
The question is, do we know what a lich is?
thing is worse than a simple lich.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
Work with us? Take me down?
I
Destroy the
cannot.
undead. Maybe ask your queen.
If the queen gave the orders,
Perhaps ask the queen if how to handle the undead and their leader.
that would take much time. The
I don't
queen
think he's going anywhere.
is not close. And I still have questions to find answers.
What question?
Why does the Queen's connection with the world's magic weaken?
Magic not good.
Would you have an answer for that?
The
How
magic
does the Queen
is weakening?
close the rift?
You could probably say that the god spell, because a lot of people don't have the power anymore. The gods.
Are we talking about this rift here? And I point at the ground.
No, this rift is not fire.
Which rift?
Yeah, it appears mostly water.
And where is it located?
The rift is not far from the hive. The Queen wants it to be closed.
And the queen, she pulls magic from this reality?
She does not. No. She thrives off magic, but not enough to affect the plane.
Yet this plane is losing its magic.
Magic is growing steadily weaker.
Zowan, pause here. Is this what I think it is?
Hmm?
Is this...
I don't know what you think it is.
Well, it starts with an F, and it's a vile character, if you will.
I still don't know what you think it is.
Fleur.
Fleur.
No.
Okay, then never mind.
I don't think Fleur would be an insect.
No. Fleur...
No,
No,
it's
that's
not.
not the
Nothing
insult.
wrong.
It's not Fleur, it doesn't
nothing
matter.
nothing regarding Fleur. Move on.
Okay, moving on.
Kinda wanna jump in the vortex.
It is not major. It is small. Incremental. Gradual. Only those truly in tune with magic would feel the change.
This is concerning. The rift near your hive. Do you know where it leads to?
It leads to the summer court.
Wait a second.
Well, I could
That's
think of
Ugh, the Fae.
Well, it's partially a court. It's the Fae, yeah.
I think I know what portal he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's the portal over in the Flethnir continent.
Yes, their queen wants to figure out how to close that portal.
Does my kind want to figure out how to close that portal?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. Unfortunately, her reason and your reason are not the same and are very much in conflict.
What's the
Wait, so you
conflict?
want the same thing, but it's in conflict. How can...
Lumos, roll me a history check.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Okay. It's not a hard check. Just roll history. Just roll history.
Yep, hold on, I'm looking for it.
Roll
10
D4.
plus 4,
You also have my aura.
2. What's
So
the
Again,
order
it
do?
wasn't a hard check. It's a 12. 12 or higher.
Either way, that's saving throws, Jory.
Lumos is fully aware that the rock tea hive is very large and likes to devour people. So they want to stop the summer court from causing a problem on the continent because they want to eat everyone on the continent.
Ah.
Can I try to convince him to jump into the vortex because it holds answers to the questions?
I don't think it's going to do that now. The little ones might have, but this guy would not.
That sucks. That would been neat to figure out what that vortex does.
Also, I do have an image of him for everyone. Here you go.
Oh, he ugly. Looks
So
like a
are we
goddamn
fighting
xenomorph.
that thing, or
I
what's
see no
happening here?
I see no reason to fight it. There's only one person who has like a beef with it.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to fight it.
I'm gonna whisper over to this guy. It wants to eat my people.
That's
Were you
not
whispering it
freaking
over
hard.
to?
The green dragonborn.
You're not next to the Green Dragonborn. You'd be whispering it to Kovu.
If you're
You-
small, Kovu, I can just whisper over you.
You hear a voice reply in your head. I can hear what you are saying.
I
Hear what
telepathically
you're
The
saying.
queen wishes for more food for our kind.
Then find your food somewhere else.
Have you tried eating this summer court?
Yeah, he's seen that. Have you tried eating the summer court? The fair, delicious. Okay, roll persuasion.
Our queen does not have the right to the summer court.
No right to them either.
Our queen has the right to this plane.
Says who?
Says the Overqueen hive.
Opinion invalid.
Overqueen.
Not given permission.
Not given permission.
The summer court and the other courts are the property of the Val-10 hive.
We people. Not food.
All things
Friends
are
are
food.
Does that mean you are food?
Kovu goes and grabs one of the corpses of these things.
The hive
Brings it back over
weaklings
and
are
eats it.
food.
Kovu went and grabbed one of these corpses and just eats it right in front of him.
It is completely unfazed.
That's disgusting, Kovu.
Yeah, at least
I
click it first.
Kobo.
That stinks. We're gonna have to give you a bath now.
Kovu, go back upstairs and drink some more oil.
Drink
Okay.
some more oil. No, Kovu, stay here. Don't drink any more oil.
It's like an overexcited.
Kovu, look who you done. You've tracked blood.
This rift. Now, do you know how to close it?
Dispel magic? Wish? I
I
have
believe
no...
if you go in, it might.
Anti-magic field?
Anti-magic field might work.
Why telling?
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Using knowledge against you.
None of you even know what this thing in front of it is.
Yeah, but it's saying it's trying to
Probably
close this
magic.
rift, and it's trying to close the one at your place. Don't tell it how.
Hey, I would like to walk over and
There's-
throw like a silver coin into the rift.
Okay. You do that and it vanishes.
You drop yourself into the bottomless pit. After falling for most of an episode, you fall out the same entrance.
Gravity Falls.
It seems to gravity falls. It seems to be a portal of some sort.
It is indeed a rift portal. Entrance.
You should jump in, see what it is. Maybe it's something important to the queen.
I know where it goes.
Where?
I want to know how to close it.
Where does it go?
It leads to the elemental plane of air.
Read the chat, guys.
My silver is in the air.
Can I attempt to push him in, please, Zowan?
No.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Don't
no
do it.
because I don't want to do
refuse to let
PvP
him
in this game.
But it'd be funny.
It wouldn't be funny because he'd be in the elemental plane of air,
Exactly.
and you'd
that's
have to
exactly
go
why
in
it'd be
after him.
funny. No, we wouldn't have to.
Wait, was
Hey
he talking about
guys.
my character?
Hey guys, want
Yes.
to start a side quest?
Yes, Lee,
What's
he's
a
talking
side
about
quest?
you.
I
You're
actually
next
become-
to it.
Hey Zowan, I know the perfect side quest. My character falls into the plane of air and ends up marrying their princess. They have to come and get me for the wedding.
Honestly, that does sound fun, I won't lie.
Can I jump into the,
No.
They have to come and get me before the wedding. For then I am sealed in that plane forever.
Zowan says no.
If
you really
none
have
of you can close this rift,
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the washroom.
find
Do you know the
someone
spell anti-magic?
who can.
Why?
to. Why should we?
If this rift grows out of control, many problems for all, including the hive.
And the Emperor will probably deal with it if it becomes a problem.
I do not wish to rely on that thing.
Well, it's either that or you wait until we can gain more experience. I don't know enough to cast that little spell.
Very well. I will remain here. Observe.
Guarding the portal.
If it grows, I will find you.
Okay.
Why don't you just find somebody who knows how to close it instead of us?
I feel like he's throwing stones at glass houses.
There are others like me searching. I will try and contact them. Long distances are difficult for communication.
I see.
I don't think counter spell would work on this big.
I have not heard the Queen in months.
She did.
Probably not.
Speak not your blasphemies. One T.
Yon T, you fool. Yon T. There's no I, you fool. You
Yep,
foolish
there is.
fuck.
You don't know that, Kovu.
Shut up, you.
You definitely don't know that,
You don't
Kovu.
know that.
And with that, it will go back to absorbing the vortex.
Hmm.
Hey, you guys, just in case, we have a good side mission for later if everything works. If everything doesn't work out, we can always just throw
What?
me in the
We
portal.
push you in?
I think the worst
Yeah,
part
push
is
you in, and then we can fall.
the worst part is I'm already
Next
thinking
time
of the
around.
implications of if we let this run wild, and I already have like a fun idea for the world. Listen, the Emperor has
Like,
done
if
so
the-
much destruction and has sunk our lands beneath the waves. What if instead we let the elemental plane mutate the continent and once again rise above?
You ever see that one
I mean,
season of
it's already
Adventure Time?
mutating
Distant lands?
the summer court's already mutating
Yeah.
one part of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, just like 4 different sections of the continent, like the summer court, only the elemental planes.
Oh, that was not Distant Lands. That was the elemental
Are
season.
you guys leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. I will bring you back up to the map.
Yeah, Nick, that sounds like a fun idea, right? You have to go and get
Oh,
Awesome.
honestly, it sounds great.
certain time.
You are now free to do the thing.
Okay, I give him the ropes.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I use Arcana on the robes?
Do you take the robes?
To be your lawfully wedded wife.
All right.
This is gonna hurt.
Lumos takes the robes, and a horrible burning pain makes its way up his arm.
Oh, I have dispel magic.
Lumos, you gain the mark of the cog. Your charisma score
Oh
increases
my.
by 2, and its maximum increases by 2. You gain proficiency in history. When you make an intelligence history check, you can add a 1d4 to the check. Once per long rest, you may cast the spell Gift of Alacrity without material components. You can also cast the spell using spell slots of the appropriate levels requiring material components.
That's really good.
On top of that, that's just the mark. That's just the feat that you get from getting your thing. On top of that, you get the Vestment of Ordered Chaos.
How come my maximum didn't increase?
Why would it?
Because your guys' did.
What is it?
Vestment of Ordered Chaos. It's not a thing, you're gonna have to put it in. I'll put this stuff in for you afterwards.
Oh, is there no picture of it?
No, there's not. There's not a picture for most of them.
We don't
Only
have
two
the
of them have
money
an
for
image.
these fancy things.
I think he
Uh,
means the text.
it automatically attunes to you. It is a wondrous item, legendary. It's eating your attunement slot, so just keep that in mind. A shimmering robe of silks, imbued with the essence of order and chaos. These vestments were believed to have been lost during the fall of the First Empire. It is currently dormant. You can cast the spell Chaos Bolt at first level at will. If you aren't wearing any armor or items that grant bonus to your AC, your base armor class is 8 plus proficiency plus half your charisma rounded down.
With how my charisma is, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Half your charisma rounded down.
So that is
Half your charisma, half your charisma bonus.
So that puts his mark puts him up to 22 for his charisma, which is pretty good. So his AC will be 8 plus proficiency plus 3.
Isn't it
So that
just
puts you up to
3 plus
14.
That's not that high.
It's not.
It's the same as me.
It's 4 levels than what it was.
It's better than what. Yeah, he had 10. He had
Mhm.
no AC.
True.
So I'll set all that up later, because for now you're just making the rest of your way down to Midgard.
My spells are better now, though. My spells are 1% better.
The one nice thing is you get Chaos Bolt as an at-will spell, so you can just cast it for free.
Oh, cool. Can I cast it once per day?
It's at will. It doesn't consume a spell slot. You can just cast it whenever you want.
Oh, so like, can I cast it with another spell?
So he gets Chaos Bolt
No,
resistant to temper.
You get the spell Chaos Bolt. It does not consume spell slots when you cast the spell Chaos Bolt.
You know how Warlock can sometimes get a spell that they can just cast infinitely?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
Is
Yeah.
that literally just not
I love
temper?
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Keep in mind, you cannot twin this spell because it has the ability to target more than one creature. So you cannot cast it with a twin. So you have to cast it with like other shit.
I can cast it with the what's it called again?
You can quicken it, and that's probably it.
Maybe I can enlarge it, like the thing that makes it do more damage.
Maybe, whatever it is.
But
Anyway.
I don't get that until like later on.
Feel free to move to your token. You're on the map.
Okay. So we said 4 left.
Glorious team leader, you gotta move us.
I did say 4 left. Okay.
I rolled last time. Somebody else rolls this time.
Okay, I roll.
No, the fort was your roll, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving us another 10.
Now it's gonna be roll. Die 20. That's not enough power.
Awesome.
You're making a mage guard.
We make it a mage guard just in time for we got about 6 minutes to 7.
You make it to mage guard. We're gonna end it there at mage guard. Each of you now has your special item. You're all leveled up.
Score.
Very cool.
I'm level 8, guys.
Jory. What kind of armor are you using, Jory?
Splint. He doesn't even have plate yet.
Okay, I was just asking, 'cause, like, he said that he has 22, but, like, with a
He's
plus
in.
shield,
He's got a +1 shield. He's got splint, and he's got defense.
that still only equals 21.
Does it?
That'd be, if he has a dex modifier, 17 plus 3, which is, that's 20, plus 1, that's 21. What's he getting the extra 1 from?
Good
He
question.
should have the same one as me. I was just sitting here trying to calculate it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Ability score improvements.
Oof.
God, I could have grabbed a feat. I could grab a feat right now and be able to drink oil.
Yeah, Jory, your AC is off by 1 for some reason. How is that possible?
Is his AC weaker than it's supposed to be?
Oh, okay.
No, it's stronger than it's supposed to be.
It's fair. For some reason, his global AC modifier was giving him a +2, even though it was supposed to be giving him a +1. It says 1 defense on it, and it was still giving him a +2 for some reason.
He probably set it up for his, like, a shield to already, like, he didn't think that it would automatically give him it.
He's fine. It's fixed.
Alright.
Fixed immediately.
I was just thinking the entire time, thinking, how? Like, he has worse armor than me. You had the +1 shield, and I was like, that's still not equal. It's higher than mine.
Anyway, I need to add some stuff.
Man, honestly, quickest fucking level up I've ever had.
Oh, I've had faster.
I mean, all I did was get an ASI.
The fastest I ever had was when I didn't get anything that level.
I guess.
Alright, I'm back from the bathroom. What's up?
Level up.
Level up?
Also, your
yeah.
armor class was off by 1.
Oh, it was off by 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was your defense thing was bugged and giving you 1 more than it should have.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
it's nice to know. I mean, 21 is still better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Are
Still
we done for
tied for the
tonight?
best in the group, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty
Level-
much.
Yeah.
Just level up and we're done.
Alright,
Also, Liam got his stuff.
yeah, what's that? Mark of the...
Mark of the Cog.
Cog.
So he gets a charisma bump, proficiency in history, adding a d4 to it, and he can cast the spell Gift of Alacrity once per long rest.
Okay.
And then his armor,
Actually,
or the
yeah.
robe that he got, is the Vestment of Ordered Chaos, which gives him armor class based on 8 plus proficiency plus half his charisma, and he gets to cast Chaos Bolt at will. And that's his dormant state.
Okay. I got a question about these marks. Are we going to have... Are they going to be like dragon marks where you can eventually... they eventually get stronger?
Nope.
Enchantments?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, the items probably will, because they say dormant.
Yeah, the items will get stronger, not the marks themselves.
That's
the item,
what I mean.
I'm-
the items have 2 more stages above what they currently are at. So they'll become awakened and then exalted.
Okay, so
I can't
it
wait
is
for
like
mine to be awakened, because, like, at the moment, it's not the best.
It gets worse.
Mine turns into a fucking lightsaber.
It does not get worse. In fact, it gets pretty. They all get really good.
Yeah.
I might have overtuned them a bit for when they're exalted, specifically because I want you guys to beat the Emperor.
Third level,
Or maybe not so much. I want you to beat him. I want it to be a fair fight. Because I might have bumped him up a bit.
Always fun for a DM to say to you, I made the end boss stronger.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
end
yeah.
boss-
Already pretty strong.
He was pretty strong originally, but he was still like a lich, right? For the most part, he was pretty much just a lich.
You gave him
So
a Strahd
I
treatment.
took his stat block and I was like, what's some stuff that I can add on to him to make him a little nastier?
I just realized, at my stat increase, I should have gave myself more spells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
you gave him the Strahd treatment.
Anyway,
The straw.
Liam, I need you to... Liam, you're leveled up, so you need to find me a new cell.
Even though Strahd really wasn't that bad for us, Zowan actually made Strahd more powerful.
Okay, I'm
Hold
at
on.
4 spells, right?
Just a sec. I'm gonna figure something out, because you've got Scorching Ray, Mirror Image, Detect Magic, Magic Missile, Shield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1 more.
Yep.
You can have up to 4th level. So find the spell from the sorcerer list up to 4th level. Not Chaos Bolt, not Gift of Alacrity, because you've got those now.
Chaos
Actually,
Alacrity.
I don't even think you can get Gift of Alacrity normally. That's a wizard spell.
I don't think so either.
Gift of Alacrity is...
Yeah, it's a wizard spell. It's Dunamancy.
Yeah, specifically Dunamancy, yeah.
I get Conjure Shadow Demon. It's a UA spell.
It probably also has component costs.
Probably.
What's the one that allows you to summon death?
I think
Conjure
that's
Greater
Spirit.
Demon.
No.
The cost for Shadow Demon is... Sorry.
The one that lets you summon death?
Not Spirit of Death.
The component for the Conjure Shadow Demon spell is blood from an intelligent humanoid killed within the last 24 hours.
Just to check, Zowan.
Yeah, it's Spirit of Death. That's the spell.
My armor class is just Dex plus.
Call
Wisdom
for a spirit that
with
embodies death.
Sorry, say again, Dog?
My defense is just 10 plus Dex plus Wisdom, right?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I can just check for you real quick.
I just want to double check. I think I changed it to the right thing. I just want to make
Unarmored defense, 10 plus dex plus wisdom.
Yeah.
And anything like that you can find that bumps up AC, so like
Yeah, I could probably do
bracers of
that in
defense
bracers
or
something at some point.
Getting a
Quite
cleric
a boring level up
figure
for
out
me,
how to fix
to be
that.
honest.
That's not very good.
The power of Monog compels.
Outward was literally no improvement.
The
to
power
what
of
they
Monopoly.
What was it?
One thing that I think would be cool is the ability to like cast Beacon of Hope
Fine.
without concentration. That'd be interesting. That'd be awesome. But, like, yeah.